take this message seriously and pray. Amen.
On the 17th of June, 2020, during a prophetic service, the servant of God, Dr. Ndlovu, gave a prophetic message for the nation of Ethiopia, revealing that the nation must not divide. The following are his words.
So I will elaborate a message on Ethiopia. I saw forces which were working to divide that country into two. So we need to continue to pray for Ethiopia. There is a lot of discontent in a certain region in Ethiopia. And then I saw people seated on a cloud, and they were deliberating on cutting that country into two. So we must pray, because it's not the will of God to be divided into two countries. God is saying they must remain what? United as a country. So that the revival which God has sent into that country, and the renewal, and the rejuvenation of them as a country, it will actually take root. God is saying Ethiopia must not what? Divide into two parts. Hallelujah. I saw a certain region within Ethiopia become so agitated that the greater part of Ethiopia may allow them to almost secede from the rest of the nation because of tribalism and other issues, which are being worsened by a demonic activity in that country. So if you're an Ethiopian or if you're an intercessor who has got a pattern for Ethiopia, the Spirit of God is saying, pray for Ethiopia to remain a unitary country. Because God was showing me that in the realms of the Spirit, a unitary Ethiopia, which is not fighting among itself, is also an instrument that God is using to prevent the spread of Islamic fundamentalism in that region. So the moment Ethiopia is fighting among itself, is divided among itself, it will be easy for Islamic fundamentalists to penetrate all of that region. And in Africa, no one can say they are safe when Ethiopia is not safe.
Ethiopia has launched a military offensive after rebel forces allegedly attacked an army base, igniting fears of a civil war. There are reports that heavy fighting has broken out in the northern state of Tigray, where the government says local forces attacked federal troops in the city of Mekelle. Trouble has been brewing since the region held elections last month in defiance of the central government. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, who won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2019, said troops had been killed. In a televised address, he said a last red line had been crossed.
For 20 years, the National Defence Force has been in the bunkers defending this country by paying heavy sacrifices with its blood and flesh. It's been attacked this evening in Mekelle and many other places by traitors and the forces they organised.
The servant of God, Dr. Ndlovu, urges saints and intercessors to pray for peace and tolerance in the nation of Ethiopia.
So if you're an Ethiopian or if you're an intercessor who has got a pattern for Ethiopia, the Spirit of God is saying, pray for Ethiopia to remain a unitary country.